Hey everybody, happy Easter. Mescatraz34 here with a new review. Now, last Thursday, it was my birthday, April 14th, and I had some money, so I ordered a new POP off of toyslogic.com. Took them a little longer than I would have liked to ship it, but it's alright because it's here now. And that figure is the One Piece Portrait of Pirates Neo DX Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard figure. It's $123 with shipping. Well worth it, as you will soon see. There's a look at Blackbeard in his case. You can't really see because I have my window open. There's kind of a glare on the package, but you can pretty much make out the basic details of the figure with accessories, stuff like that. Details on the box. You got the Mega House logo, POPDX. Blackbeard's name in Japanese, picture of the figure, more windows, his name in English, another picture of all the accessories, things you can do. A nice touch here, two of the accessories make it look like they actually have bigger effects coming out of them with the design on the packaging. See the Quake fruit kind of has like electricity, and there's like something flowing from the darkness hand. Pretty cool. Yeah, so it's nice. Weirdly enough, there's no Funimation sticker or a Toei sticker, but obviously this is a real POP. So I will open the box. I reboxed it. I'll open the box and show you the figure's packaging, which is kind of a weird looking, kind of three-layered package. And here you can see it's kind of got like three separate sections. One, you see the cloak that he has is separated from the actual figure. If you look at him in his packaging, there he is in his packaging. The base kind of sticks out there. It's black. The bases are octagonal now. They're kind of oblong though. I don't know if I really like them. Accessories, he's got this weird Quake ball thing that I will talk about more. But I don't really like it. I'll talk about it more in a few minutes. He's got his bandana. That is a color that he never actually had a bandana in that color. It's kind of like maroon. But I guess they did it to be in tune with the rest of his color scheme, which is kind of darker. Got a piece of pie, which is honestly one of the weirder accessories I've seen with a POP, but we all know Blackbeard loves his cherry pie, so it was a fit. He's got a hammer. He's using his darkness fruit, or the Yami Yami no Mi, if I'm remembering the name correctly. I really like that accessory. And he's got this cool translucent green kind of hand that goes inside this Quake bubble here for a cool effect. You see the figure, obviously. Get the cloak out first, give you a look at that. Kind of shaking here, my tray table. This isn't the most high-end, this isn't the most professional-looking set, I realize that, so leave Blackbeard there. And now to get to the cloak, you kind of have to peel away this plastic covering here. Stick that there. The cloak is made out of this, I'll call it like a rubbery material. And it's got these gold, it's a sleek black color, nice folds on the arms. It looks like it's ruffled, kind of wrinkled. Gold color, got a gold line coming down both sides. Gold buttons, nice design on the shoulders, a lot of detail. These little white effects here. Yeah, it's a pretty nice jacket accessory here. That will go off to the side, and now we will bust open Blackbeard. I guess first things first, we'll take a look at the base, because it's on the verge of falling out, as you can see. Try to figure out the best way to go about opening this so that it doesn't all fly everywhere. I'm doing this one-handed here. Alright, here we go. Bear with me a moment. Alright, there we go. Alright, plastic's off. Yeah, so look at the base. It's upside down. It says Blackbeard Pirates, Marshall D. Teach, It's got his Jolly Roger. There's kind of this weird, like, white outline on the text and Jolly Roger. Very cool Jolly Roger. Got your standard ugly white pegs that I don't like very much, but you're not really going to be seeing them because it'll be in Blackbeard's feet. And these horrendous white backs that they have to all the bases now. I'm not a big fan of the new bases, as you can probably tell. Alright, so we'll look at the accessories first. There's this Quake bubble type thing. I don't like this accessory at all. It's probably my biggest qualm about the figure. It kind of snaps open, and then you kind of clamp it around his arm, and it's kind of shaky, and I don't like how they did it, and I don't like the material it's made out of. And I think a better solution would have probably just been making it a normal accessory, just having like a little peg stick out of it or something, and I could have, or just made this hole smaller, and I could have just stuck it onto his arm from the peg that sticks out of there, and I think that would have been better. Also, the paint on this kind of rubs off on his arms, but yeah, I don't like this accessory at all. Blackbeard's bandana. Like I said, it's a maroon color that we've never actually seen him wear a bandana in before, but it's fine because it's a nice little accessory. It's good that they included it because if you want, you don't need his cloak or his hat, and you can make him kind of look like he did at Jaya, just with a different color scheme than 64. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. He's got like a weird shaped head, as evidenced by the slot for the peg. You'll see that in a little bit. Yeah, so here's his pie that looks more like pizza. Weird accessory, translucent red color for some reason. You'll see that it's very hard to get into his hand. You have to play with it a little bit, and it's hard to get in. Here's his darkness hand, where the power is kind of blowing forth from his fingertips. I think they did a good job with the limited amount of ways they could have portrayed this ability being used. I think it ended up looking pretty cool. And finally, the last of his accessories, a translucent green hand that goes inside his Quake fist, and it looks pretty cool. You see, I really like that green color, that touch that they've given it, and we will see how all these accessories look in a few moments, but first, we will take Blackbeard out of his package, and we will take a look at him. So Blackbeard, it's a very big figure, roughly 10 or 11 inches, because it's slightly taller than my Aokiji. A lot of detail. He's got all of his buttons here, and you actually can feel them. They rise up a little bit. Kind of a dark red button down that's open. Got a hairy chest, a lot of detail there. These two necklaces that don't seem to stay down very well, but they're alright. Accessories that appear to be on the verge of snapping off, but they won't. Two necklaces. Head, a lot of detail on the face. He's missing some teeth. Lips are a pink color. He's got his red, not red, he's got his black beard that's grown progressively larger over the course of the series. Black hat with an aqua-colored band. His hair. He's got these white little bracelets. You can't really tell here, but the one bracelet is broken. Very delicate figure, surprisingly, because it weighs a lot. Like, it weighs more than the Kuma, which surprised me. But he's got nicely detailed rings on each finger. You can't really make them out because my camera sucks, but they're nice, different colors. But so this one band broke, actually, when I was trying to take that godforsaken Quake bubble off of him. He's got his sleeves rolled up, which looks nice. 3 guns in his waistband. A lot of detail on the guns, which is cool. A little bottle of booze. It's got a translucent kind of brown color. A yellow waistband. Aqua pants with a nice pattern. Black and gold shoes, kind of that same color as the cloak. And finally we come to his head. Now, strangely, his head moves a little bit, standard neck articulation. But if you see here, all of his hair doesn't move. Most of his hair is connected to his back, and this part of his head moves. And it's never noticeable because of the only ways you can move his head, it still leaves it pretty much connected to his hair. But I don't know if I necessarily like that very much. So I'll try to get him to stand here. Now, he's not standing, so enjoy another look at my N64. Banjo-Kazooie, Conker, and Donkey Kong, for those of you that can't see, and then the floor. I'm going to snap Blackbeard onto his base. Obviously, you won't get to see it. Yeah, the bases are kind of hard to work nowadays. It was like this with Aokiji. You kind of had to bend his legs to get him on there, and it's kind of a hassle. But it worked out alright, because he is now on his base, and we can now take a look at him. There's Blackbeard. That is cloak on the base, and now we will get to his accessories. First things first, I'm going to try to do all this one-handed. Might have to put the camera down a few times, just a word of warning. There's this funny head. Try to get this bandana on here. Very delicate. You're just going to want to be as careful as possible when messing with these things. There's old Blackbeard's bandana. Very nice. Kind of looks like he did in Jaya, with a slightly altered color scheme. Cherry pie. Now I'm going to try to one-hand this. No promises. Can he? Oh, is it? Nope. Yep. It's going. I'll get it. I'll get it. Alright, there it goes. There's his pie. Blackbeard's got his pie. He's eyeing that sucker. He wants a bite of that pie. But he will not get it because it's a toy and he can't eat. I didn't drop it that time. Pie goes back. Yeah, let's look at his hands, and that'll pretty much be it. Got to be very careful when removing these. As I said, my one band broke off. Careful now. So stick that on there. Might not be able to one-hand this one. I might have to set the camera down. Wait, oh, it looks like I might have gotten it. Yep, I got it. One-handed it. There he is. Still looks kind of like classic Blackbeard. I mean, he's got his darkness hand, which we always knew he had. Quake hand now, and that should about do it. I'll put the cloak on after all his accessories have been shown, because I don't want it falling off. So let's put the Quake hand on here. Now, there's him about to use the Quake bubble. He stole this from Whitebeard. I'm going to have to put the camera down for a moment while I apply this Quake, this forsaken thing. You won't get to see it, but it's fine because it's horrible looking anyway. Alright. There he is. You see, it's a good effect once you kind of get it on there, but it's just annoying, like I described. How it pops open. I'll show you how it pops open real fast. You see here, I'm trying to do this one-handed. You see, it comes apart, and it's just this horrible, horrible thing. And I'll reapply that in a minute. Yeah, but you see how it comes apart, and you can probably imagine how that would get hooked up to his arms. It's not very fun. I'll put it back on just for the sake of completion here. Alright, here we go. Almost. Almost. There we are. Alright. Turned British there for a second. Yeah, there's his Quake hand and his Darkness hand, utilizing both of his Devil Fruit abilities. According to... this thing's not on right. According to Marco the Phoenix, there's something special about Blackbeard that allows him to have 2 Devil Fruits. I really like Blackbeard as a villain. One of my top 5 One Piece characters, actually. I think he's just such a good villain because he's not just a generic anime villain. I mean, in the respect that he had a plan that he is, but every good villain has a plan. And he doesn't look like a pretty boy, like Aizen from Bleach or whatever. Yeah, I really like Blackbeard. He's a cool character, and I think he's a great villain. And the fact that he was always going to be the villain, and Oda clearly has known what he's been doing the whole series, is cool. There he is with his cloak, and I'll remove the bandana and show you how I have him posed generally. It's pretty much the same exact thing like this, but with one difference being that I put his hat on because I just think it looks better than his bandana, and for accuracy, because when he got his Quake power, he wasn't wearing the bandana. But so there is my Blackbeard. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this review. I think it was pretty good for how I did it one-handed. Sorry you had to look at my floor and 15-year-old game console twice, but yeah, I think if If you enjoyed this, subscribe. If you didn't, I guess don't subscribe, but watch it more anyway, just to mock me or whatever. Views are views. Thanks for watching, and happy Easter.